Get started trading cryptocurrencies today with Coinbase, and you both get $10 in free crypto. Link down below. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Crypto Kings. My name is Matt, and it's a pleasure to have you guys back on the channel today. And I want to talk with you all a little bit about a very important indicator that I want you guys to look at here in regards to the current price of Shiba Inu, and of course, give you guys some more about my predictions over the next few days. By the way, before any further, I find you guys happen to enjoy the way I say, hey everybody, so I will make sure to keep a note of that and keep doing that in future videos. If you guys are new, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, fellas. Let's get right into it. So look, man, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about this graph, of course, here. Go into just a little bit about where I see this headed over the next few days. And honestly, man, everything is looking good. And it's hard for me to, of course, be 100% optimistic, of course, because compared to what it was, you know, say 2 weeks ago, you know, it's very, very hard to look at this price here at, you know, 0.03 and say, okay, this was, you know, a good time, and this is a good time as well, because obviously it's nowhere near what it was, but it is looking up for the past few days. And if you guys have not been in the loop, a little bit of information on what we've been seeing over the past few days. It's been bad, man, and a lot of this was, of course, instigated by the general sort of crypto kind of fear, sort of flash crash that we saw, sending Bitcoin, of course, down to around 33,000, sending Ethereum down to 1,800, and Shiba Inu, unfortunately, did suffer, as you guys can see here, 0.00006 at one point being basically the lowest point for it. And I do abbreviate sometimes I will say, like, you know, down to 6 or down to 7. Sometimes I cut those zeros out from in front because it is a little bit annoying to say 4 zeros at once, isn't it? So sometimes I'll abbreviate so you guys are aware. But basically, man, what I'm looking to here for the next few days, ideally, is to watch this moving average move in a positive way. And obviously, you guys can see if I chart the old moving average here from around 7 to 9, you guys can see it's been consistent. It's been a really consistent, nice moving average. Now, what do I want this really to look like? Well, there's a pretty easy way to check. So you obviously make your moving average line, and you want your moving average just to kind of keep going up like this. I mean, this is obviously a very, pretty aggressive estimate. Let's be a little bit more conservative with our estimate. You know, if we do something like this, same type of thing, let's say, it's a little bit of a slower growth. We'll go somewhere like this. You know what? It's looking like, based on these current candles, this moving average is what we should kind of be seeing. Now, you have to take into account, you have to understand that this block here, this block is a little extraordinary. You know, this definitely does exceed that rate. You guys look at this buy volume. My goodness, it is crazy. And a great indicator here to take a look at is the RSI, one of my all-time favorites, the Relative Strength Index, because you could see when, based off of the algorithm, I don't know exactly how this index is calculated, but based off of the algorithm or the mathematics, the arithmetic that it uses to create this, at a certain point here, you guys can see it is essentially overextending its buy volume. This is basically saying, hey, people are buying too fast. You know, in regards to this index, you know, people are putting too much money into this too quickly, and that's increasing the volatility. And whenever it's outside of this purple, it shows, yeah, it's doing well, but it also is being very volatile. So you guys can see that here, and after this volatility, boom, we see a little bit of a descent, and that's to be understood. Now, why did this volatility happen? Well, this volatility happened largely because of Elon Musk's tweet. Now, as you guys can see, before he tweets, we have a very consistent moving average. You guys can see this here, you know, pretty steady, pretty consistent, you know, moving up. This is a rough drawing of it, of course. But then right as he tweets, boom, exponential sharp growth up, obviously a little too quick. So had this not happened, had all of this not been the case, and had we seen more kind of candles going sort of like this, hey, it might have been able to maintain itself, kind of growing at a rate like this, the way, crypto would have a standard rate of growth. Unfortunately, again, with his tweet, while it is great to generate more hype and to get more enthusiasm behind it, you guys could see it does limit its ability, or again, it is increasing the volatility. So it's limiting its ability here to maintain itself at this current level here at around 11.6, was it 12.09 actually? Wow, it was the peak here. So again, that was doing very well. So it's to be expected that you'd see a little bit of a descent. Now, the goal is to watch it reestablish support somewhere. Now, if I were to guess before Elon Musk's tweet where the support was, I would say, hey, support will probably be, somewhere around here, somewhere around, say, 9.4. That was my current guess. Had this, gradual rate of growth slowed down, the current rate of where it would, see some support would be around 9.4. And hey, take a look now. Let's look at what we're currently seeing here. Oh, look, was it 9.1? So pretty close, pretty dang close. close to where I would have guessed beforehand. So the goal now is to watch it maintain itself here at 9.1, and this is very dependent on what goes on with Ethereum. I've talked about this, but Ethereum and Bitcoin, man, they drive the market. People in the comments love to say that's not true and come up with some cockamamie story about that, but let's be honest, man. It's true. Ethereum and Bitcoin pretty much drive the market. Unless you have very, very freak instances where you have something like, Cardano coming out of the shadows, when people were criticizing Bitcoin for not being renewable and not being green enough and whatnot. Unless you have a really, really unusual circumstance like that, or Matic rising from the ashes of, 50 cents, and shooting up to $1.75 when people were complaining about Ethereum's gas fee. Unless you have a circumstance like that, for the most part, crypto does just follow Bitcoin and Ethereum. And right now, Ethereum is rocking and rolling, man. And, I'm hoping to see that this will continue to go. And obviously, maybe this will hit 3,500 again, hit 4K, because then, boom, Shiba Inu will be doing a lot better. If, of course, if Ethereum keeps rocketing, Shib here as an ERC-20 token, which you guys can see on the website, being an ERC-20 token, it is going to follow pretty close to Ethereum. And right here, you guys can see this is an ERC-20 only token. And what that means is that this is basically on the Ethereum infrastructure. That is how Shiba Inu is created. So when Ethereum is doing well, hey, the coin that it is basically using is on their infrastructure. You guys can see that here as Ethereum here, of course, being up 9.31% on the day, and Shib up 3.94%. So it is, in a sense, paralleling it. This is definitely important, and obviously, what makes Ethereum tick? Well, it's pretty much Bitcoin. Simple as that. And Bitcoin is up 3.13% on the day, and that's fantastic. Once this cracks 40, and if it's able to maintain support past 40, that would be wonderful, and I think Ethereum could continue to run like it was in the past. So the question is, how long will this growth continue to go here? Obviously, over the past 7 days, you guys can see it comes out of the trenches here at 31, all the way up here, you guys see, to around 39. And again, the question is, how long can it maintain itself here at 39? Because if Bitcoin is able to push past 40 and maintain itself past 40, then hey, Ethereum will probably keep rocketing and maintain itself past 3,000. And when Ethereum does that, then Shiba Inu is able to maintain itself past the support line here of 10, which is really what I'm looking for. Like I said, man, if you're going for a more accurate prediction, you'd say support line will probably be something like this, somewhere around 9.3, let's say. We'll chart this here, somewhere around 9.3. This is roughly a more realistic prediction for, the immediate future. But what I want to see is watch it chart, itself past 10, past 11, somewhere around here. And the only way for this to happen, of course, is for Ethereum to have another run. And a great way to take a look at this and to tell where this momentum is building is to take a look here at the lows. And you guys can see, if we were to draw out all these lows, they keep increasing. They keep increasing. You guys see here, low there, low there, low there. They keep increasing. And that's fantastic, because when you draw out every single one of these lows, you guys can see, hey, it's not too bad. This is a nice, sort of set of running here. Again, you guys see, of course, it is in a way overextending itself here with the RSI, but it is always nice to watch it have a very consistent growth like that, aside from that volatility. So that's what I'm currently thinking of. Again, the big chaser here is to check Ethereum and make sure Ethereum is doing well, because if it is, Shiba Inu is likely to do well as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all have enjoyed. If you guys did, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. My name is Matt. See you guys on the next one. Peace.